Hi guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. It is almost the end of the month, but I'm still going strong with the series May I Scraplift You, which was started by Crystal of Pineapple Papers. Now I am going to be scraplifting Lou Crafts today. Pretty simple page, clean, even though there are some splatterings of mixed media. Now, as you can tell, my page is not going to be so clean. I've already got my stencil out and a starry background, so we're already way off. But this is a photo of, I want to call it MGM still. This is a photo of Hollywood Studios, and back over here is where Star Wars Land is. And this was while they were building it, so the wall is up. So this photo is just going to be a photo of it's coming almost here, something like that. Something the title is going to be over here like her title is. So let's see what I can do. All right, while I was pulling out the scraps of paper from my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month of May, I found the Mickey ears that I had traced and cut out with my stencil from Scrapping Reflections. Now I thought this would be great to use as one of the paper layers, so I decided to go ahead and do that, and I have this plaid piece of paper. Now I am going to be looking for something else to throw in there, and it takes me a good minute to figure it out. Now I actually tried to pull in my absolute favorite yellow paper in the world, which you guys know I get from Paper House Productions, but the yellow is not the exact yellow of these ears, so I decided to skip it. I flipped through this 6x8 paper pad from Simple Stories, and I decided to use kind of like this newsprint paper for the bottom layer. So I'm going to trim that down across the long ways so that I have an 8-inch piece of paper. Now I think my plaid paper is something like 10 inches and not exactly sure how wide the Mickey ears are. It is, I don't know how wide they are. I didn't measure it. So I am going to mat my photo on some black cardstock. So this is just plain old cheap black cardstock. Now you guys, I don't use the good expensive cardstock when I'm just matting things. I just think it's a waste of my money and I don't need that to happen. So when the big box craft stores put their 8.5 by 11 bulk cardstock, bulk cardstock like 25, 50, 100 packs, when those go on sale, I buy them because I'm just using it to mat photos. Like I'm not using it for any kind of technique. I'm not using it for anything fancy. It's just a photo mat. It's cheap paper. It's going to work beautifully. So I do trim that down to 4.5 by 6.5. That gives me a good wide photo mat gap. I'm using my Chroma Glaze in silver, I think that's what I grabbed. The silver Chroma Glaze, and I'm just putting that through the All-Star stencil from Scrapping Reflections with a palette knife. Now, I'm not worried about filling in the stars completely. I'm not worried about that at all. I just want some shining, shimmering, splendid around the outside of this big old photo mat cluster thing that I have going on here. So, you guys, clean your stencils. I did go clean my stencil. The Chroma Glaze here is not entirely dry. It's mostly dry, so I am working on it. If you are the type of person that needs to have your mixed media completely dry, then by all means go for it, but this is mostly dry. So I go ahead and figure out where I want this big old photo mat cluster to go, and I go ahead and place that down. And now, since my photo is so far over to the right, I figure my title is not going to go up here. It's not going to be on the right-hand side of the page. Now, when I envisioned this layout, when I was looking at the Scraplift inspiration layout, I thought for sure that that's where the title was going to go. I had this big empty expansive sky in the photo. I was like, the title can overlap on that. Those are the things that's kind of like running through my head. And then it just doesn't happen. Like, it doesn't. I decide to pull in this khaki newsprint and place it here on the photo. I just felt like there needed to be a little bit more right there. This ticket I thought would be perfect, but I end up taking it off of there, trying it out in a bunch of places, and it just doesn't make the cut. And you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes things just don't make the cut, and that's okay. Now, I wanted to put that banner there because I thought it would be cute going from the ears to that chipboard piece that says the fun starts now, but it looked like I was cutting off the ear from the rest of the body, and I couldn't have that, so I moved it around. Thought I was going to put it here, didn't like it there either, guys, so ultimately it ends up at the bottom of the layout over here. This is where that ticket's going to come up. I, try to find something to layer with it. I try to, try out different things, and it just isn't working. I even tried it with the castle that said there's a little princess in all of us, because I thought that that was appropriate because, Star Wars does have Princess Leia. So I thought that that would be kind of cute and funny, but ultimately didn't go for it. Now, I do decide to use Happy Place as a part of the title. The rest of the title will be coming, but I don't say Our Happy Place. I just felt like the word "our" just didn't fit with the whole kind of like vibe thing that was going on here. I put on this little chipboard piece that says "Making Memories" down here in the corner. I figured I'd already started embellishing down there. Might as well embellish some more. And now I'm going to grab this little puffy tag, and it has a string in it, which makes my little heart so happy that I don't have to glue a string to a puffy sticker. So the puffy sticker has a string part on it. Now I am pulling off some of the layers of the chipboard for Happy Place. It just felt like it was too high. It was almost the same level as the photo, and I wanted varying depths here on this layout, so I go ahead and take those layers off. So I cover up that little awkward gap where those 3 pattern papers meet up with the word place, and then I go off to my sticker stash and I find my Jelly Bean Soup Mini Alphas in Yellow Lemon. Now, I think these are a little bit darker than lemons, but whatever, it works. So I spell out coming soon. So Happy Place coming soon. Now I do add a line of journaling up at the top across the photo mat on that yellow Mickey head. I added the journaling after I took the photo. Only thing I say is something about Star Wars Land is being built. And then I put the date because this was 2017. So that is going to do it for this layout. Thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me throughout this month. I will see you guys again real soon for another video.